Welcome everyone to my channel, that is Fast and Easy Maths, which is dedicated to give you tips and tricks related to mathematics. Students, a lot of us have faced probability questions of rolling of 3 dices, okay, and many a times it gets too confusing. So over here I'm going to show you a trick with which you will be able to get your answer in 5 seconds. Trust me, it is so simple. Okay, the first things first you need to know is that what is the value of your sum of all the probabilities. Okay, that is nothing but 6 raised to 3. Why? Because 6 is the number of different outcomes you can have when you roll one die. Okay, so 6 raised to 3, that is 216. That is one thing which you need to always remember. Now over here we know that 3, the probability of having the sum whenever you roll 3 dice, that coming out to be 3 or 18, is always just 1. You might be wondering why I have not taken 1 and 2, because when you roll 3 dice you can never have a sum lesser than 3 and greater than 18. Okay, so that is why we know that the probability of that happening is just 1. Okay, now what should be the probability when you roll 3 dices and you get a sum as 4? So over here what you should be doing is very simply, you will just start adding plus 2. 1 plus 2 gets you 3. Okay, 3 plus 3 gets you 6. 6 plus, so after 2, 3, then we will have 4. So 6 plus 4 will get you 10. Now 2, 3, 4, and what you should add now next is 5. Yes, so 10 plus 5 will get you 15. Okay, and after 5 what you should be adding is 6, and when you add 6 to 15 you will get 21. Okay, students, if you are liking the way I'm explaining, then please go ahead and hit the like button, because that gives me tremendous amount of encouragement in doing these kind of videos. Okay, so now students, I'm sure you must have understood that the probability is what, whenever you want a sum of 4, in case you are rolling 3 dice, then the probability is 3 upon 216. If you want the sum of 5, the probability is 6 upon 216. The sum of 10 is nothing but, the sum of 6 is also nothing but the probability of 10 upon 216. Okay, so now for 9, here you know that what is the maximum you can go, or what is the maximum digit whenever you roll a die, that is nothing but 6. Okay, so here we have to take a break, because over here we will not be adding 6, instead we will be adding 4, and here we will be adding 2. Why like that? Because 4 plus 2 will again get you 6. So this is something which you need to remember. So 21 plus 4 will get you 25. 25 plus 2 will get you 27. Okay, now students, here you don't have to do anything. It's just the exact replica of this particular side. That means that probability of 11 is also 27, probability of 12 is 25, probability of 13 is 21, probability of 14 is 15, probability of 15 is 10, probability of 16 is 6, probability of 17 is 3. So students, if you have any doubts, you can actually write down all the probabilities and check. This is the best way of remembering all the probabilities when it comes to rolling of 3 dices. Okay, so now here let's take a question. If the question is that what is the probability when you roll 3 dice and you get a sum of 15. Okay, so then for sum of 15, your probability will be 10 upon 216, which can be further reduced to 5 upon 108. Really, it's so simple, right? Now let's take another question. What will be the probability of having a sum of 11, or let's say, let me just write down, sum of 11 or 7 when you roll 3 dice. So now understand students, here having a sum of 11 and having a sum of 7, both of them are mutually exclusive. You cannot have a sum of 11 as well as 7 at one single time. There is no intersection between these two probabilities. Okay, so here what we'll do is simply we'll add. So 27 upon 216 plus for 7 it is 15 upon 216. So when you add all of this, you get 42 upon 216, which can be further reduced because both of them go in 6th table. So you will get 7 upon 36. If you have any doubts, students, I'm telling you, you can manually do it and see this is the best way of solving. Okay, so now you must be wondering, like in the exam, how can she expect us to do all of this? Okay, one thing very clear, anything in maths needs lot of practice. So I am assuming that whenever you're preparing for these entrances, you might have at least drawn this 4 to 5 times. In that time, normally this goes into your head and it fits and it sits there. Okay, but if in case you have doubts, or if in case you think that that you might end up forgetting, then what you can do is you can very quickly, whenever you get the paper, very quickly you can draw this and keep it in your rough book. So whenever you come across this question, all you have to do is simply look at this particular diagram and you will get your answers, instead of actually sitting down and writing this 1 1 1 2 1 1 1 1 1 2 1 1 3. Oh my god, that is too time consuming. It is really not worth it. Okay, now students, let's look at one more question. Before that, I would like to remind all of you all to please go ahead and hit the like button if you like this way, because this particular method took me literally lot of effort to come up with this particular trick. Okay, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel for many such innovative ideas. Okay, so now let's look at what should be the sum of 9 or let's say 16. So you get 25 upon 216 plus 6 upon 216. That comes to 31 upon 216. 31 is a prime number. So therefore this is not going in 20, and 216 doesn't go in 31's table. So here this cannot be reduced further. Okay. So now coming to the part where I'm going to give you a question. So tell me, what is the probability of having sum of 10 or 14 when you roll 3 dice? Okay, please go ahead and write your answers in the comment sections. That's it for now. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.